As much as we all love the John Lewis Christmas advert, there's one person who hates it, and his name is John Lewis. Of course, we love to hear from you guys of those things which are motivating you, just keeping you going to get through the rest of the week, those little or big achievements that we can just have a little bit of a celebration. And mine is a good one this week. I was kind of a little bit worried because I was like, oh, I don't know what mine's going to be. And then at lunchtime I was out in town and I saw, it's quite a famous pasty shop, has got a festive bake for Christmas. So I thought, wow, I've never tried a festive bake before. I know you might be a little bit astonished at this, but I've never tried a festive bake, so I thought I'm gonna have to have the experience. So I bought myself a festive bake and tried it, and you know what? It did get me a little bit more Christmassy and in the mood. So I feel quite accomplished. Starting off the Christmas season right with a festive bake, just getting all festive. It was like a little Christmas party in my mouth. So what was your celebration? See, mine's not even very big, so you could definitely top that. I've played cards for years, and I'm sure many of you have. You've probably played with packs of cards, but there's this thing that somebody has shown on the internet that has blown my mind. It has actually blown my mind. I can't get over it. And I need to tell you about it. So if you haven't got a pack of cards near you, maybe you could check it out real quick. But I'm going to tell you about this because it is awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this. I don't know how I missed this throughout my whole childhood. Now, you thought that you had seen the John Lewis Christmas advert. It's a big deal. And a few days ago, last week, we got to witness the John Lewis advert Christmas 2018. It was a big one. I mean, they had Elton John in there doing it large and all the feels. I know some people kind of criticised it, but I was like, that's lovely. I mean, it's just like how one gift can change everything in your whole life. It's so good. It did also make me want to listen to Elton John for quite a while. So I was having a great time. However, as much as we all love the John Lewis Christmas advert, there's one person who hates it, and his name is John Lewis. Because this poor guy has got a Twitter account, @JohnLewis. Please don't message him. And this is an American guy, and every year, as soon as the John Lewis Christmas advert comes out, he is inundated with messages. People message him like talking about it and all this stuff, thinking that they're talking to John Lewis the store, but they're actually talking to this guy in America called John Lewis. So yeah, and he's tried to reply. He's quite good actually. He does reply to quite a few people, so he's definitely living it up. But can you imagine, like, your name is similar to somebody else's or something like that, and then you just get mistaken every single time. People just constantly message you, and it's got nothing to do with you, and you just have to put up with it. And he basically has to do this every single year. And can you imagine how many messages he must get with the name John Lewis? It's ridiculous. Well, Twitter actually thought, you know what, we're not going to let poor John Lewis on Twitter get all these messages without congratulating him and just giving him his own Christmas advert, because he doesn't get one. So they have actually made their own Christmas advert with John Lewis in it, and it is so good. So you've got two John Lewis Christmas adverts this year. You've got the retail store John Lewis with Elton John in it, and then you've got the Twitter UK advert with John Lewis. So good. This is awesome because basically the advert consists of him sitting at the computer responding in comical ways to people tweeting at John Lewis, thinking that they're talking about the store, but no, they're actually talking to this guy in America that has nothing to do with it. And the hashtag that he's put is hashtag not a retail store, because although they're asking about all these products and all these things, can't help him. He's not the John Lewis store. He can't help these people out. I'm loving this. I love the creativity, the fact that, you know, it was something that could be quite sour and annoying. You've managed to turn it around and make quite a positive thing out of it. So have you ever been mistaken for somebody else because of your name? Has your name ever led you to kind of get inundated with messages for things that you have no idea about? Megan says, this is better than the actual JL Christmas advert. I'm liking it. I don't know if it's better. That is a tough one. That's just wrong because they're both so different. But I do love how funny it is. It is great. So good. Dominic says, you are my hero. Love it, love it. And yeah, and Choir Storm says, congratulations, John, you're such a cool guy. Even John Lewis has responded, saying, in return for your years of service to us, we'll be sending any wayward tweets back to your fans, straight back to you. So you know what, it's reciprocal now. John Lewis, the retail store, and John Lewis, the guy, can help each other out on Twitter, because everybody just doesn't know who to message. So don't worry about it. They've all got the Christmas spirit this year. Right, okay, so there's this thing that happened on the internet, on Twitter. Somebody shared a picture of the 8th of diamonds on a card, right? So if you've got a pack of cards, have a look at the 8 of diamonds. I'd never seen this before and it blew my mind. I couldn't get over it. So if you look at the 8th of diamonds and you actually look at the diamonds on the card, around the diamonds you can see the number 8. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it is there. I'm looking at a picture right now of an 8th of diamond card, and there is an 8 around the diamonds. And it's blown my mind because I've grown up never seeing this before, and there it is. I can't not see it now. Every single time I look at a card of the 8th of diamonds, it's always there. I can't get over it. And I'm wondering, is it just me who's never noticed this? Or do other people see it too? And you know what? I'm not the only one who has never seen the 8 in a card of the 8th of diamonds before. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's kind of made me feel a little bit better. You know what? Some of the people on here, on the Twitter feed, are actually quite a lot older than me as well, which makes me feel a little bit better. Salaman says, cripes, I've only just seen this now, and I am 3 months and 2 days before I'll turn 67. Phew. Okay, well, I didn't wait that long to see it, because that would have been embarrassing. Not that my age is not embarrassing and not seeing this before, but hey, I'm glad I've seen it now. You know what, when I get home today, I'm definitely going to go and look at my pack of cards and see if I can see the 8th in the 8th of diamonds and see the 8 that is in amongst the diamonds. Blown my mind, really has. This is almost like my Monday motivation achievement. But is it as good as Festive Bake? I'm not sure.